Welcome back. This segment is sponsored by the law offices of David L. Carrier. Joining us now, our elder law and estate planning expert, the one and only David Carrier.
Ta-da.
Good morning.
Hi, how are you?
I love it when you bring your toys, but
Well,
this is an important way to really boil it down in the simplest terms why we need to be thinking about
well, you know,
this.
we were going to go highbrow today. We were
Really?
going to go with the real technical kind of things,
Yeah.
right? But snow day, so
Right.
the kids are at home. We got to entertain the children, am I right?
I love it.
See? Now you'll find out whether or not you want to be a lawyer, kids, when you grow up.
Okay.
You get to play with this stuff.
Right.
Okay. One of the big questions we get, and at the workshops, we always ask people, why did you come here? You know, what are you trying to find out? And one of the things people always ask is, what's the difference between wills and trusts? It's kind of a basic thing, but that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay.
Okay, let's start with you. This is you right here. And if you've ever gone into a grocery store, what have you, oh, wait a second. You got to, you know,
There
don't
she
have
is.
a good
Show
side.
off
There
that
you go.
good hair.
Much better. Okay. My hair used to be that color.
Yeah.
I can hardly remember it. Anyway, so you go in the grocery store, you're looking for a loaf of bread. What do you do next? Well, you find your, I don't know, cake mix, and then you get some cookies, and then on, and before you know it, you're loaded up. This is how most people go through life. They own everything in their own name.
Yes.
They're like someone in the grocery store carrying around all their stuff,
Yes.
toddling around. Now that,
Woo!
oh, well, wait a second, not yet.
Okay, that was,
Jeepers.
darn it.
It went so well in rehearsal.
It did work really well.
So anyway, come on. So anyway, this is you. You're making your way through life. What's the big deal? No problem. But what happens if you're in the grocery store, you slip and fall? What happens to your groceries? Oh no, they go flying. And it's the same way in real life. At death or disability, you go from having complete control over your assets to no control at all. That's where this guy comes in. That's where Justin Bieber shows up. This is the janitor in the grocery store, right? He comes out to clean up the mess that you just made. Now, in real life, this is the probate court.
Got it.
It's the job, well, he doesn't fall down. The job of the probate court is to clean up your mess. See, if you made a mess, the job of the probate court to clean it up because you had control, now you don't.
Yeah.
A will is simply instructions to this guy what you want to have happen. Now the problem is whenever the probate court shows up, along come this guy. This is your expenses. This is attorney fees. This is hassle. This is all that usual. And usually he's a pretty little guy, not that big a deal.
Right.
But starting in 2007, we got this guy,
Oh.
the big guy. If you received help with long-term care, and everybody does, practically everybody who receives long-term care, nursing home care, what have you, is going to wind up with this guy if you go through probate. Because if you go through probate, you're going to wind up with estate recovery. State recovery got started in Michigan in 2007. That's when they passed the law. But they didn't start enforcing it. They didn't start going after people's stuff until 2010. And now if you go through probate and you received help with the long-term care, state of Michigan, the skids are greased. I mean, they have got this down to a system. They're coming after your stuff. And since 2010, state of Michigan has seized millions of dollars, homes, cottages, you name it.
We got to get to the grocery cart because this is the solution.
What is the answer? Well, people say, so a will, instructions to this guy. What's a trust? Well, imagine you weren't carrying... Give me that back. Imagine...
I don't let things go
this
easily.
Is too much fun.
We got about 10 seconds.
Okay, sorry. This is your trust. Your trust, there we go, is the shopping cart. Okay, you put your stuff in the trust, which most people don't do, but if you do, if you slip and fall, what happens to your stuff? Nothing. That's how it avoids probate.
Call the number for a life plan workshop near you so you can get more information. Work with David on your plan. There it is.
Thank
Thanks
you so
for
much.
watching.
You
Goodbye.
bet.
We'll
There
see
we
you
go.
back here tomorrow.